Lincoln's 2026 SUV lineup spans a massive financial spectrum. You can get into a base model for around $54,000, or you can check every option box and push well past the $120,000 mark. If you are shopping for a luxury SUV, you are looking at three specific options competing for your budget: the two-row Nautilus, the mid-size three-row Aviator, and the massive full-size Navigator. Look closely at the tech features across these three models, and a strange contradiction appears. The $54,000 entry-level Nautilus and the $95,000 flagship Navigator share the exact same next-generation 48-inch panoramic dashboard display. The Aviator, sitting right in the middle, does not. This diagram shows exactly how these price brackets bleed into each other. A fully loaded Nautilus actually costs more than a mid-tier Aviator. Step up to a heavily equipped Aviator, and you are sitting right at the starting price of a base Navigator. Because of this heavy price overlap, trying to cross-shop these SUVs by working your way up the trim levels is a reliable way to buy the wrong vehicle. To find the right fit, you have to evaluate them through what we call a scenario match. That means looking strictly at your required physical footprint, your actual towing needs, and how much you value digital immersion. Navigating this lineup successfully means ruthlessly identifying the capabilities you will actually use on a daily basis, rather than simply buying the largest vehicle your budget allows. The two-row Nautilus is optimized for empty nesters and urban commuters. It's built for buyers prioritizing fuel efficiency and a quiet ride over maximum physical size. Its primary advantage is entirely digital. The Nautilus gives you full access to Lincoln's 48-inch panoramic display and the digital sanctuary features, putting the brand's best technology right at the entry price point. Under the hood, you can opt for a 310-horsepower hybrid drivetrain, keeping urban fuel consumption low while maintaining smooth acceleration. By eliminating the third row entirely, Lincoln opened up the cabin, providing a generous 43.1 inches of legroom for second-row passengers. That comfort comes with hard physical limits. The absolute maximum seating capacity in the Nautilus is 5 passengers. This chart shows the second major constraint. A Nautilus is severely limited in utility, capping out at a maximum towing limit of just 1,750 pounds, well below the 5,000-pound baseline expected in many mid-size SUVs. To hit even that 1,750-pound limit, you have to order a specific dealer-installed Class 1 trailer package. If you never need to haul large groups of people or heavy equipment, the Nautilus delivers the highest luxury-to-dollar ratio in the entire Lincoln lineup. The Aviator acts as the mid-size upgrade. It is engineered for suburban optimization, school drop-offs, and weekend road trips. It skips the 4-cylinder hybrid entirely, coming standard with a 400-horsepower twin-turbo V6. You get high output power immediately, with no need to pay for an engine upgrade. The trade-off for that power is a generational gap in the cabin. The Aviator relies on a traditional 13.2-inch center touchscreen, meaning you lose the panoramic display found in the less expensive Nautilus. What you gain is a 3-row architecture, expanding your total passenger capacity to 7. Keep in mind, that third row is relatively tight. It is best reserved for children or short trips across town, not cross-country drives with adults. The Aviator also delivers a massive leap in utility. Equipped with the Class 3 package, it can tow between 5,000 and 6,700 pounds. You acquire V6 power, 7 passenger seats, and heavy towing for roughly $30,000 less than a base Navigator. The Aviator is the pragmatic middle ground. You sacrifice the bleeding-edge screen technology, but you secure raw engine power and family hauling utility at a steep discount. The Navigator is the heavyweight flagship. It exists for buyers who refuse to compromise on interior space or exterior hauling capability. Accessing those limits requires clearing an immediate financial hurdle, with a starting base price of nearly $95,000. You also pay a daily physical penalty for this footprint. Urban parking becomes a calculated chore, and fuel economy drops to 15 miles per gallon in the city and 22 on the highway. The payoff is volume. If you select the extended wheelbase L version, you have access to a massive 121.6 cubic feet of maximum cargo space. It is also the only vehicle in the lineup that provides true, comfortable seating for up to 8 fully grown adults in all 3 rows. Sitting in the driver's seat brings a return to Lincoln's top-tier tech, with the 48-inch panoramic display included as standard equipment. On the back end, the towing ceiling rises to 8,700 pounds, giving you the clearance to haul heavy boats and enclosed car trailers. The Navigator provides uncompromised maximum limits, but that excess capacity demands heavy premiums at both the dealership and the gas pump. While the physical footprints dictate what these vehicles can carry, the core safety and convenience software remains consistent across the entire 2026 lineup. Lincoln's Blue Cruise 1.5, their hands-free highway driving system, is standard equipment whether you buy a Nautilus or a Navigator. This updated 1.5 version includes automatic lane change capabilities, allowing the vehicle to navigate slower traffic without driver intervention. Every model also includes a 4-year Lincoln connectivity package, supplying an unlimited in-vehicle Wi-Fi hotspot for passenger devices. This scatter plot illustrates how trim levels disrupt the pricing hierarchy. Because the digital foundation is shared across all models, outfitting a smaller vehicle with the ultra-premium Black Label trim pushes its cost higher than the base trim of the next size up. Since the core tech travels with you, choosing a premium trim on a smaller SUV is often a smarter financial play than buying the base trim of a larger vehicle you don't actually need. Map your needs. Need 3 rows? If no, the Nautilus brings digital immersion and hybrid efficiency. If yes, adults in 3rd row or towing 7,000 pounds. If no, secure Aviator's V6 utility. If yes, choose Navigator's flagship limits. Buying the right SUV means understanding exactly where your daily routine stops and purchasing the vehicle whose physical limitations you will never actually hit.